Hi there, I'm Dr. Andrea Janowski and
Tori.
And we are here today with another meal planning video. This week we are going to be doing chicken. So we have a chicken teriyaki we are going to make. We're also going to be making chicken sheet pan fajitas that are super easy, like literally no prep. And we're also going to do a chicken marsala with a nice white wine sauce. So we are going to start by chopping up all of the chicken and the onions and the pepper, so we have everything we need. And then we also have cut mushrooms already, but you could use whole and cut them yourself. So we are going to get all of that done, and then we will pop in with some pictures showing you how we put it all together. So we will see you in a little bit. So I put the onions, the red pepper, the chicken in here. I also put some salt, pepper. I also put a little bit of paprika and some sage and some ground mustard. I'm going to let this cook up until the chicken is done, and then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of cranberry sauce and the teriyaki sauce to coat it before I'm completely done. And then I'm also going to add the rice in here. I will probably also, I love to throw in some apple chunks too, just for a little bit more of a seasonal spice. So I'm going to chop up some apples and throw them in here too. Different dishes with chicken. So that you can make basically meals for your family 3 nights in a single batch of meal prep. Now, what I normally do is buy the family pack of chicken that comes with 6 chicken breasts. I use 2 for each night, and that's enough to feed a family of 4. If you've got really heavy eaters, like say teenagers, you might need to add another chicken breast in there, but I usually find that 4 breasts is plenty for a family of 4, and I do have at least 1 teenager. So what I did is I've already taken the chicken and prepped it, so I have 2 chicken breasts cut into strip and the fat trimmed off. I also have some mushrooms here as well. Now I'm going to be making a kind of a modification of chicken marsala. I'm going to be using a white wine. So I've got the chicken cut up ready to go. I've got the mushrooms, which I've already got these cut up. I bought them cut up. I'm just going to take a handful. I'm going to use the rest for a different meal prep recipe that I'm preparing today. And then what you want to do is you want to put that in. I have a covered cast iron pot. I'm going to be putting in the chicken and the mushrooms with some olive oil in the pan so that it can fry up nice. And then I'm also going to be adding some Chardonnay. So I'm just using a white wine. You can use a Marsala wine, you can use sherry, whatever you have is fine, but I'm going to be using a white wine. Because what I want to do is I want to cook that chicken with the wine in there so it's kind of steaming and putting some of the flavor in. I'm also going to be adding just plain salt and pepper to that as well. So I'll have chicken, mushrooms, white wine, salt, and pepper. I want to make sure that chicken is cooked completely. And then what I will do is at the very last 2 minutes, I'm going to add some heavy cream to basically give it more of like a whitish color, more of a cream sauce to it. And then I'll make sure that that bubbles up a little bit, stir it up, and then I'm going to serve it over noodles just to make it super, super simple. So I will pop in with a picture of what that looks like when All right, my chicken and white wine sauce is almost done. I'm going to add a bit more of the white wine. And then I'm also going to add a little bit of the heavy whipping cream to give it that cream flavor. And then I'm going to stir that up, let it cook, and then that should be about done and ready to serve over noodles. Chicken fajita bowl. So I have my chicken already chopped up, ready to go. I've got red and yellow peppers, I've got onions, and then I have a seasoning blend. Now you can absolutely use like fajita seasoning if you want, but I have a nice quick reference chart I have made for myself. So for Mexican seasonings, typically we want to use chili powder, cumin, oregano, onion, paprika, and garlic. So that's what I've done, is put that all together in a mix. So I'm going to go ahead, throw some oil in my pan, throw my peppers, my onions, my chicken, and my seasoning all together, and let that cook up. And then what I'll do is I will serve that over the rice that I will be making in my rice cooker. So I will pop back with a picture of what that looks like when it's all done.